Good day, folks. What a pleasure and one way to welcome you to Sports Insight, your biggest sport magazine program here on Focal Online TV. I'm your host, Eric Palup Collins. On this program, we bring you in-depth and accurate analysis of a sporting event from the world of sports. This program comes your way Saturday of every week from 2 to 4 p.m. here on Focal Online TV. We encourage you to keep watching. Again, I'm your host, Eric Palup Collins. Thanks for following. Right, so good day. What a warm and pleasant way to welcome you to Sports Inside here on Focal Online TV, your premier sports magazine program that brings you in-depth and detailed analysis of a development from the world of sports. This program comes your way Saturday of every week from 2 to 4 p.m. And here we talk about the major issues making headway in the world of sports, most especially with emphasis on football in Liberia. And so on today's edition of our program, we said exclusively we're going to run an overview analysis about the Liberia Football Association Orange National League, first division and second division since its commencement. We want to talk about the players, we're going to talk about the coaches, we're going to talk about the teams, and of course, the stakeholders. What are the progress being made, what are the challenges, and what are the prospects going forward. So today's edition of our program promises to be entertaining and interactive. For our online viewers, we want to say thanks for following our broadcast. We encourage you to share our video. You can also invite others to join you. We'll take just a little gist of our team song and we'll come back. We're going to get the program started. Good day, folks. What a pleasant and one way to welcome you to Sports Insight, your biggest sport magazine program here on Focal Online TV. I'm your host, Eric Palup Collins. On this program, we bring you in-depth and accurate analysis of a sporting event from the world of sports. This program comes your way Saturday of every week from 2 to 4 p.m. here on Focal Online TV. We encourage you to keep watching. Again, I'm your host, Eric Palup Collins. Thanks for following. All right, so we want to say thanks for rejoining us here on the program Sports Insight here at Focal Online TV, broadcasting from our main studios here in Topo Village along the Japanese Freeway. And of course, we want to officially inform our listening audience that our institution has been accredited officially by the Liberia Football Association to provide media coverage for all football-related activities for the 2023-2024 league season. And we want to say in a special way thanks and appreciation to all of you for the support over the time. It is because of you we have reached the level we have reached, the level of recognition, the trust and confidence reposed in us by the Liberia Football Association is because of the support you are giving us over the time. And we promise to keep doing our best to keep updating you with regards to development from the world of sports, most especially we talk about Liberian football. So we have been accredited. It means we have the leverage to provide coverage for all of the games on the Liberia Football Association going forward 2023-2024 league season. Now, we want to talk about Liberia, like we said, the ongoing LFA National League First and Second Division. It started since the 5th and 6th of September, and currently we are currently at round 9 of the league. And so even today we have games across the country. There will be some first division and second division games. But again, we would just like to roll through since the commencement of the league. There are a lot of things we said We want to talk about the players that are involved. We want to talk about the coaches, the teams, and of course the stakeholders. Everyone equally have an important role to play in ensuring that we take football to another level in this country. So constantly our engagement, Luis Fong, he said, please work on the mark. Okay, your point is well acknowledged, Luis Fong. We want to take consideration of that. So again, like we said, that's it. That's where we are for now. Round nine. Today we have another fixture. So as it stands, all of the teams they have played 7 games specifically in the first division league. And it will interest you to know that current champions Leicester FC sit at the top of the table. They are aiming at a back-to-back championship. They are first place currently on the table with 16 points. And of course, they have been followed by Liberia's one of Liberia's traditional club, Made Barrow, who sits second place on the table. And having leaving their third place, they were leading the table, but over the weekend lost to Barrow in Kansas City. And Leicester Capital last on that defeat, thereby defeating LPRC other 1-0 to sit on top of the table. Now, an overview, one of the special we say to all of our supporters as a sports journalist, I have been following the football of recent providing coverage for all of the games across the country. And just minutes ago, our Latusa feeder, the female game of playing soccer Ambassador versus Ambassador FC. I left the game on at halftime. Ambassador was in the lead 1-0. And trust me, like your football, we are making progress. Although at a slow pace, but there have been some level of progress over the time that I was there from the National League, most especially the level of support, the turn up from the fans, the teams, and the FA involvement in the process. And I think we are making a little bit of progress, and that is actually welcoming. Today in Liberia, we'll talk about football in Liberia. Games will play simultaneously across the country at different venues, thus preventing or avoiding what we call potential match fixing. As we all know, before football in Liberia, it was either the famous ATS or the Samuel Karando Sports Complex. But today we have different venues across the country. We'll have games being played at the Tusa Fee at the same time. Game will be playing at the Anthony Tackle Stadium. At another point, we'll have game playing at the SKD practice pitch. We'll have game playing Kakata, and of course Nimba, Graham Basso, and all across the country. I think the only place out there that we still lacking in terms of football field or stadium is the Western region, where we have Babulu, we have Bomikante, and we have Grand Kepa. So that side, I think we need 1 or 2 fees there so that we can decentralize the process. So a lot of people are gaining interest. The stadiums are always jam-packed with capacity. You see fans turn out enormous to support their teams. All of the clubs well organized, sharing strategy. You see the team, they are well organized. We have a connect system that players will have to be registered before the game. You have to log into that system. And I think even press is attached to winners of tournament, individual awards, like we talk about just winning the just ended LWA award ceremony. You see the kind of presses that are attached to the award at the end of the league. It serves as a motivational factor for most of the players. As compared to years back when you were playing at the end of the league, somebody would just shake your hand and give you a flying sheet of white paper and say, you are the most valuable player, you are the best defender. As compared to today, a most valuable player will walk away with your car. You have high goal scorer carrying something in the range of 3 to 400,000. Have best defender around 200, 300,000. Some people 150,000. And I think all of these things, these are motivating factors that have actually given rise to our league. Again, there are challenges. There are a lot of things to be still lacking, but I think we are making a bit of progress. Like I said, football today it's much more encouraging, and you see a lot of people putting in time. You see people putting efforts. I have said most of the teams. You see some of them they have their own bosses. I think they are still working, but I think that's a tremendous progress. You have all of the teams in the league. Most of them having their own bosses, and while we really lacking now some of the teams that you said as compared to one of our neighbors who traveled recently to Sierra Leone to have a CAF game against Gold Rangers, where you saw Gold Rangers, they have a football house where organized well players, they have gyms, they have other things that players use their level to keep them fit. Like we are still lacking in that area. That is why most of our players they actually lack the physical fitness. A lot of them are out of there. So sometimes even before 90 minutes, they are exhausted almost all of the time, and it is difficult to actually you see sustain in 90 minutes. And once you are not fit again, how to do the physical fitness. Although there's a mental, there's a technical aspect of the game, but the physical aspect matters a whole lot. And so we have to work on that area in terms of improving on our players. A lot of these players they are playing professional football, but they do not some of them do not have manager professional, they are not being managed. And they actually they don't take the game serious. All because of these things. So probably other the things we need to put a kind of structure in place that will ensure that can protect these players when they are on their contract. And they cannot be looming across the place that some of them will not be engaging with other economical to the progress of their own career. But I think it is getting much better. Queensway FC, one of the newly promoted first division teams, we see how they have attracted a number of people because they invested a whole lot in the process, adding some of the quality players from the league to their squad. And of course, all of these things, people are being moved. When Queensway FC is playing, you go on the field, you see how the field is jam-packed with capacity. The fans, they are wearing the team case, and they are cheering their team to victory. And I think it is good. You follow the social media, you see the teams, their pages, you see supporters, and people are putting more time and effort. And this is why I'm saying we are making progress. We are not at where we really supposed to be in terms of football progress, but I think we are making a little bit of progress. And in the not too distant future, we want to reap what we invest in. So we want to send this to all of the audience, some of you that are sport lovers who follow like real football regularly. We want to say keep doing your best. The best is yet to come. This is not going to be an overnight process. Yes, back it was a different case today. At least we are at a point where huge progress are being made. We play net games in our country and gradually. The only thing that is lacking, we have to put in more play or we have to put in more. We need to invest. With the last time we talked about this grassroots football, we're trying to build a team because the national team we have up to present, they are not actually delivering on the kind of results we anticipate for years and years. All our national team with honor international or fixtures, we go for most of these games. Like bro, we've been defeated in most of our games. And almost all of the games we've been playing around our national team, we are lacking a whole lot. So can we invest in some of these grassroots programs where we can start to build our team for maybe the next 3, 4, 5 years? We can write CAF or whosoever responsible officially that will want to withdraw from some of these competitions to prepare adequately. Because when we talk about our national team, yes, like Liberia, we all know when the Lone Star of Liberia is playing, we know what it takes. Lone Star of Liberia will always or bring pride to us. They will always, you will see them, they will win their game. Victory for the Lone Star of Liberia. But it's difficult today. We are not winning games. We are playing games almost all of the time. Our national team is losing because we are not actually prepared. We just go on in some of these features because it is bounding upon us that we cannot turn them down. But what we do, notify FIFA or CAF who are responsible officially, and let's take us back from some of these international competitions. Our local league, let invest more. Like I said, the local league is gradually growing. You see most of the beautiful players when you go watch this team play, you see that we have real talents. We need to add more to in terms of developing talents, building what it is, to prepare them for the international stage. But we just force these people who want to do some of this competition. Like we said, football, you don't have to get money. Football that require huge preparation. You have to invest a whole lot. The last time I said this on the radio, and I'm saying this again. A lot of people in our country will see people cheering Barcelona, people cheering Real Madrid, even Messi or recent. These people did not arrive at where they are overnight. No, they invested hugely in the process. They prepare a whole lot. They prepare a whole lot. So we can do same. We can do same. We cannot just be guessing and thinking that things going to get better for us overnight. No, it's not going to work that way. So we have to put the necessary mechanism in place to ensure that we can add more spice to football in this country. Football is actually getting better. This evening, there will be two first division fixtures for some of you who love to follow like great football, who will want to have a fair share of what we say. Go at the two side field, 5:45. LPRC all will be playing Bay Mountain. Go and see the quality of football. Go and see football talents in this country. You have our game is improving. It's actually improving. Heavy 11 will host MPA Anchor today at the SKB practice pitch, another first division first shot. Go and see the football is actually at least we are making progress, but we need to do more. The teams need to do more. Some of these teams, the compensation they are giving to our players is not sustainable. And at times, you see players when a player is going for a game or when a player is playing for a team, and the man is being compensated at least to an extent that he can kick out to one or two of the needs. He put his all into the process. But if the player is not being given anything, some of the guys go play for teams. You see after the games, you see some of our guys they are walking along the line going home. Some of them they are not even giving nothing to back tablet. Nothing. It is discouraging. We are not saying all is money, but at least so if you run a football team, at least you can look for a partnership. The first division, the second division, a partnership that people can count in at least to help to motivate the players. Our players are not getting anything, so they are there making the kind of sacrifice. So we have to do more. And so quickly, just to bring you up to speed from Europe, the Spanish El Clasico first leg between Barcelona and Real Madrid got started about 4 minutes ago. For those of you that are followers of European football, just start to check this information in Barcelona and Real Madrid. It is 0-0, and we have the squad for the two teams. Barcelona in pole, we have Ter Stegen, we have Arroyo, he's playing right back, Christensen and Martinez, center defense 4 and 5. We have Badi, left back for Barcelona, Gundogan in the midfield, Gavi and Lopez is a midfield combination. And of course, on the top, we have Cancelo, Ferran Torres, and Joao Felix for Barcelona on the attack. For Real Madrid, we have keeper in the pool, he's starting the goal pool. David Alaba and Antonio Rudiger in the center of defense. We have Kabaja and Mendy wearing left back. We have Chumani in the midfield. He's been paired with Toni Kroos, Valverde, and Jude Bellingham. And of course, up there we have Benicio Junior and Rodrigo. That's it for the Spanish El Clasico. The match is on. We have gone 4 minutes into that game. So for those of you that hadn't followed European football, we just thought to bring you up to date. Barcelona and Real Madrid first Spanish El Clasico. The two teams they are not going to each other. So back to footballing, like you said, we have to. The coaches they are doing well. Yesterday I was thrilled when I scrolled through the social media and I followed a program live from the headquarters of the Labrador Football Association. Several Labrador coaches graduated from the CAF coach training program. It's good. It enhances the knowledge and the understanding about the coaches in the game. Years back when we were playing football in Liberia, somebody finished playing football, maybe you start first, second division, the message coach, the best start coaching. You just get you start coaching, you put people together. Football game it requires the technical aspect. There are some places it requires mental, it requires a mental wellness. So to be a coach, you have to be knowledgeable about all of these things about football. You cannot just go on the line to go coach. There should be a prerequisite. Even some of the former football players you should have in Europe today that have been coaching the likes of Frank Lampard, Steven Gerrard, and all of the guys, Vincent Kompany, Xavi Hernandez, who is coaching, Terry Henry, all of these guys who play football, they are coaching. They not just go on the line and start to coach. No. They were school, they went to school and they got the requisite training. They were lessons by UEFA and other football bodies before they started coaching teams. So I'm happy that in Liberia the same is happening. Yesterday, a lot of coaches graduated. Some of them got lesson D, some of them got lesson C, some of them got lesson B for the CAF coaches training process. And I think it is important. It is important. So the coaches too, they are developing, they are enhancing themselves, they are developing themselves. They are adding up to the already existing knowledge to play the game. You understand the game, yes, we granted. But before you get on the land, you must be knowledgeable. So you must be schooled to that process. So I was very happy yesterday when I saw many Liberian coaches graduating from the CAF coaches training program, getting lessons in various discipline, lesson B, lesson C, lesson D. And this going to add more value to the process. Because if you have the kind of quality coaches, they add quality to their squad, the kind of training, the kind of discipline they instill in the teams, and that's going to reflect. You're going to see the difference in the National League. Unless Years back, you just see anybody on the line, they made some coach because probably maybe they were playing football before and he stopped at the first and second division level. So that is welcoming. That is actually welcoming for us. The presidents, the football presidents, these are people too who are major proponents, who are major proponents of the progress of football in this country. They are major proponents, the presidents. If you are president of a football team, you have a lot to do. You have a responsibility or you have a role to play it. And so in terms of discharging that function, executing that role, you must know all of the responsibility that is attached to that position. It's not just about people calling you preso. Oh yeah, the preso, the preso. No, as a president, you have to go beyond to seek the welfare of the players. Make sure to ensure that the teams they have all of the necessary logistics. They have all of the requisite football materials that they need to train to keep the players fit. Make sure that the coaches they are coordinating well to ensure that players are on practice ground on time. That the team train regularly to go to home league fixtures. The president have to work. And I think all of the presidents have CPA, the Club President Association of Liberia. It is good that way. Even the journalists, the sport writer association, like so everybody must have a union or umbrella organization that will coordinate their affairs because there are different companies. The players should have their department, their own league union, the coaches should have their the journalists, and of course the football stakeholders. When all of these departments are effectively functioning and coordinating, you're going to notice that there will be progress. And this is why today we have elevate awareness ceremony to ensure because all of these people over the years we take record, we take statistics, the journalists, the coaches, the FA, the happy, everybody they are taking record on what is happening in the world of football. So at the end of the year, people are recognized for their services or their contribution, for their outstanding performance or performances in the game. And this is what we hope to see for football in Liberia. This is what we hope to see. It is not just about talking, no. It's not just about talking, we have to go beyond. We want to see 2, 3 years from now that football in Liberia, our teams here should be able to compete with other teams in West Africa, in Africa and other parts of the world. This is why we are happy that every day we go to league feature, we see a lot of improvement on the part of all of these teams. They are making progress, teams having their own fee. Today, now all Barrow got their own football fee. Nima Kwado, they have their fee. And other teams, at least they are sharing stadium like the Tusa fee, the SKD package pay, the AT and other things, these stadiums. Kakatan and Neze sports stadium in Kakatan, they are helping. The Western region, that's why I said we have to ensure we try. The whole Western region, the Babulu, the Cape Man, the Bombing, no fee in that region. No fee in that region. And we have to do something. We have to do something in that region. So this morning again, I was listening to a sister program on ERBC Columbus in one of that, and they were saying that recently Mustafa Raji, he I think on one of the show, I think Intersport, he was being hosted by Julius Conto, and he was saying that they are trying to ensure they could form a committee or body from the angle of the FA to engage legislators, especially some of these legislators with football background. We noticed that some of the guys at the national legislature they have football background. Some of the people came to prominence of football, and of course today they are at that place where policy is being made. So can we add more national policy too for sports development in the country? It should not just be yes talking about building here, talking about building government toilet. No, what about sustainable football programs, sports programs? Like we talk about investing more in grassroots football. Some of the youthful talents that we have to develop them more. So when I heard that, I said, yeah, it's welcome me. You have Senator Sir Joseph today, who I think he's the president. He's the president for Granville FC. The last time I was at the 2000 where Granville FC were playing, when you see the way Granville FC appear on the field, the kind of outfit, like a European team, everybody was cheering there, and those are things that we hope to see. When you invest into the process and you get the result, imagine Granville FC was motivated. The guys were 2-0 down, and they have to make a comeback to defeat the opponent 3-2. Sir Joseph has been around, he's been trying, I was appreciating him. But it's not just the individual thing that we say people will call you person. No. Let's make the team to be a policy, a kind of national policy. Maybe we'll have something, a portion more for sports development of football in Liberia. Somebody made mention of Senator Bocha Segwe. Yes, former player of the national team, so Senator Riwaji Kante. Senator Dara Dido, he has a football background. I can recall when I used to live in Banave, the Banave Old Town School in Athletic Club called Bosa. I always used to see Senator Dido every Sunday morning. They would practice on the estate field. Some of these people, they have football background. So why can't we give back to policies? We are not saying you should be a politician, you must go, you're supposed to be a president of a team. No, you're not forced to be a team president. We appreciate some of them who are into it, they are president and helping to support. Yes, that is welcoming. But can we make this a national policy? Can we add there as a policy so that we have that on book that every budget year we can have something for football, for sports development, maybe for grassroots football, or whatever you think that will be of help to the growth and development of football in Liberia? We can do that. We can do that. It's not impossible. We can do that. We can do that. So for those of you following, I want to say thanks for following. Please share the live video. You can invite others to follow our live video. The program you are watching is Sports Inside here on Focal Online TV. We are talking about football in our country over the years, our observation, what is lacking, what has been done, the level of progress, what are the challenges, what needed to be done more to ensure that we can get football. So we take just a little short break. There's a little technical program here, won't have it resolved quickly. Just a minute or two, then we'll come back. Good day, folks. What a pleasure and one way to welcome you to Sports Insight, your biggest sport magazine program here on Focal Online TV. I'm your host, Eric Palup Collins. On this program, we bring you in-depth and accurate analysis of a sporting event from the world of sports. This program comes your way Saturday every week from 2 to 4 p.m. here on Focal Online TV. We encourage you to keep watching. Again, I'm your host, Eric Palup Collins. Thanks for following. All right, so I want to say thanks for rejoining us again. We are here on Sports Inside Live on Focal Online TV. So just to update you quickly, Barcelona is up 1-0 against Real Madrid. 6 minutes, Igor Gundogan is on the score sheet for Barcelona. So the Spanish El Clasico is on. Barcelona is currently leading Real Madrid 1-0. Earlier, Chelsea lost 2-0 to Brentford at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea, they were defeated 2-0 by Brentford at Stamford Bridge. And probably we could bring you up to date with other fixtures in Europe for some of you that hadn't followed. Arsenal lead Sheffield United 1-0 currently at the Emirates Stadium, and it's 1-1 between Bournemouth and Burnley. So that's it from Europe. So again, we're talking about football in Liberia, and we say more need to be done. More need to be done. The stakeholders, these are people who need to get more involved in the process. We need to establish more link audience. And this thing are always lacking. These kind of programs that will help to promote most of our local players playing in the local scene. We have a lot of great players playing football in Liberia. Some of these guys, they are no program. Sometimes you hear one or two of our players, they travel, they go, or we need more of these things. Neighboring countries, they establish ties with major leagues in Europe, like Ghana. You have Nigeria, South African, all of these places, they have scores covering the people league. Some of them they have link with some of the top clubs in Europe. At the end of the league season, they can send players contracts. Some of them go, they perform successfully. The sun. Why can't we do these things? It's not just about the football we go play on the field. No, it's about taking the game to another level. Like the progress we're making, yes, but we need to do more. We need to do more. We need to do more. Football to get better. All of us, the team president, the coaches got their own role to play. The president got their role. We, the journalists, the sports journalists, we have our role. And the stakeholders, of course, they have their role to play. They have their role to play. So that's it. Football is a unifying or kind of sports. It brings people together. Football usually brings people together. People from diverse backgrounds, they come together under one umbrella because of football. So the game, Yes, there's something unique and distinct about football. So why can't we why can't we put more into it? This thing is profitable. It is beneficial for all of us. If our Liberian players start to play, most of them having professional contract out there, start to play for some of the bigger teams, we become proud of them. They add value to our local league. They add value to our national team, and a whole lot has to go beyond that. So I think from the angle of the clubs, like I said, they have to work on players' compensation, what players take as compensation. I don't know, probably it's not salary, this is just tapping on whatsoever they have to step that up. One or two clubs they are trying, at least they are getting something now more, but at least it is much more encouraging. It can solve one or two problems. Because a man going to play for Man U, some of these players, they have nothing, some of them they are even depending on. So you leave your house in the morning, go play football whole day at the end of the month. You cannot get anything. It's not even encouraging. Some of the players they are discouraged. They are actually discouraged. They are not putting more. Because when the kind of encouragement is there, when they are more being invested into the process, the players going to put more into the game. Players going to put more into the game when there are factors of motivation in the process. You're going to see how the players going to sacrifice. You're going to see what they're going to put in. Going to put in more. But if we are not doing that, trust me, the guys, they are not going to give their best. No way, they are not going to give their best. So let's do more. Let's do more to support or promote football in Liberia. Let's do more to support or promote football in Liberia. If you are a president, your one cannot sponsor a team. I know of that. I know of team president in this country today. Some of the teams they made their way to first, second division. Teams were making headway, but got only one person that has sponsorship. Preso, you know the morale. Open room for partnership. Let people come in. You guys can partner and you support the football teams. You can partners. You can partner. You support the football teams. It could be a percentage based. Probably a person who have a share in the team. Another person today. We used to have Muscat FC here today in Liberia, but there's a partnership. Today we don't have Muscat FC. We have FC along Liberia. And I learned that partnership. Former Sierra Leone International, Mohamed Kalon, he's involved with that deal. And we know about Kalon FC. They have connection in Europe where players usually go on trial. It could be a perfect opportunity for some of our players playing right in our local league. So some of the other teams we can do that. We can do that. Major clubs in Europe they have partners. Some of the got sponsorship, the people sponsoring they do advertisement, they do a whole lot. It's the same. One person, that responsibility is too huge. It's too huge for you. So let's get involved. Whatever way we can to ensure that we can make football better, let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do that. So again, we 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 are getting there gradually. There's a process, but we have to do more. We have to do more to ensure that we all can contribute to football in this country. We all can do more to contribute to football in this country. I'm trying to get the feature for the second division league. Like we said, got first division and second division game. Yeah, across the country today. And let's see the second division fixture. Earlier, I read the first division fixture, two games on the first division league today. The LPRC Auto will host FC Bain Mountain by 5:45 p.m. at the Tusafi Sports Page in Ghana Bay. And of course, by 4 p.m. today, Heavy 11 will host MPA Angle at the SKD practice page. For the second division fixture, Jubilee FC and Nimba FC. This game, I think it is on already, or it should be almost over by now. Nimba FC was leading them at the time 2-1. It's been played at the SKD practice page. It started by 1 o'clock. And of course, by 3 p.m. today at the Tusafi Sports Page in Ghana Bay, Discovery FC will host Blackman Warriors. This is a second division fixture. Philadelphia Lone Star will host Lab FC today at the Anthony Tottenham Stadium by 3:30 p.m. And of course, by 4:30 p.m., current leaders of the second division league, Shatter FC will host Samira FC at the George Weah Technical Center in Kingsbury. That's the fixture for the second division league. For some of you that are followers of football in Liberia, you want to go and spend your time, you can go there and they show you enjoy good football. You can say Liberian football now. It's much better. It's encouraging. A lot of excitement, and we are getting there gradually. We are getting there gradually. So Sports Insight, all you need to know about this program, there it is. Good day, folks. What a pleasure and one way to welcome you to Sports Insight, your biggest sport magazine program here on Focus Online TV. I'm your host, Eric Palup Collins. On this program, we bring you in-depth and accurate analysis of a sporting event from the world of sports. This program comes your way Saturday every week from 2 to 4 p.m. here on Focus Online TV. We encourage you to keep watching. Again, I'm your host, Eric Palup Collins. Thanks for following. Good day, folks. What a pleasure and one way to welcome you to Sports Insight, your biggest sport magazine program here on Focus Online TV. I'm your host, Eric Palup Collins. On this program, we bring you in-depth and accurate analysis of a sporting event from the world of sports. This program comes your way Saturday every week from 2 to 4 p.m. here on Focus Online TV. We encourage you to keep watching. Again, I'm your host, Eric Palup Collins. Thanks for following. Okay, so we want to say thanks for following again. So if you are following our program live, some of the issues we've been talking about, and if you want to participate on the program, you can see the number on the screen, +2317766 683297. You can call that number to participate. You have a question, you have a comment, you have something to contribute on the program, you can put in your call, and we're going to put you through the line so you can make your point. It's all about football in Liberia, how we can help to improve football in Liberia. What can we do? We all as enthusiasts of football. It could be the fan, it could be the player, it could be the coach, it could be the captains, and of course the stakeholders, the club presidents, and whatever you think we need to do to help to improve football more in this country. You can call +2317766 You can call via WhatsApp to participate on the program. Football, sports. We're talking about football in Liberia. Most especially, what can we do to enhance? What can we do to enhance or develop football more in this country? So that's it. Sports Inside here on Focus Online TV, broadcasting live from our main studios in Topo Village along the Japanese freeway. And of course, I'm your host, Eric Palup Collins. This program comes away Saturday of every week from 2 to 4 p.m. We bring you details and in-depth analysis about development from the world of sports. The Spanish El Clasico is on. Barcelona is up 1-0 against Real Madrid. Igor Gundogan puts the Catalonians ahead in the 6th minute. They are playing home at Camp Nou. So it is 1-0. Barcelona is leading Real Madrid 1-0. And of course, we have Arsenal leading 1-0 at Emirates Stadium. That's a Premier League game. Earlier today, we told you that Chelsea got defeated by Brentford 2-0 at Stamford Bridge. And that's it for some of the results from Europe, for some of you that are fanatics about football in Europe. And again, back to Liberia, we're talking about football here in Liberia. All we need to do, we're talking about the progress we have made over the year, the challenges, and of course, going forward today. At least we are happy that we will play game simultaneously across the country, and thus preventing potential match fixing that we used to do. I can recall there was a particular league or league season where the last game in our league season, you have a person scoring around 20 to 20 some more goals in one game. Two teams they had a kind of fixture they drew, and everybody scoring the number of goals, which was of serious match facing the FA at the time they promised to probe into that matter. I didn't know what were the penalty attached to that, but teams were involved with that. But today, it's not the case. Because if you are playing Buchanan, we have another game playing at Tusafi. We have another game playing Sunny Code at the Thomas Airflow Stadium. We'll have another game playing at the Anthony Tottenham Stadium. Game will be playing at the SKD practice pitch. Game will be playing at the Nessie Dosco Stadium in Kaka, Nessie B Dose Stadium in Kakatown. And of course, almost all of the venues going to be active. So there's no way for match fixing. The only thing we say we're lacking stadiums in the western region, the whole Babulu, Bomi, and Bon County on that side of Liberia. We don't have a fee in that region. So we need to do we I think we need to do something about that to ensure that in the western region we can have at least a fee that can be able to host some of our games. We have Bay Mountain from that end, and Bay Mountain will have to come play almost all of the games in Monrovia. Why can we have one fee in our region that can help to host some of our games? So we need to work on that. It's not an overnight thing that we know. It is a process, and the FA, the football stakeholder, they have been doing well. Recently, I saw a photo from the D12 sports pitch in Yukuta, the same we used to play in years back, and I think it is being developed fully to a kind of sports park, the stadium. I saw the picture on the social media. I even share and I was being very, very fair in my analysis. I appreciated the process because back then in Yukuta there was a fee we played back then when we were playing football actively. There was a kind of Sunday fee. Everybody will go, yeah, with D12 fee, D12 fee, and of course today D12 fee is transitioning from one level to another. So that is something welcoming. So we can do more of that. We can add more to the football stadiums in the country so that our games can be played simultaneously across the country to avoid potential match facing. Besides, the league have taken another shape or dimension today. Players they benefit hugely at the end of the league. A man winning an award for outstanding performance will have something to carry him just at least that could be able to do something. Take for example, if the higher goal scorer awards away with 3 or 400,000, that money if you convert that money to the United States dollar, I think it is something that can be able to do one or two cover up, address one or two basic needs of that person. A man carrying 200,000 at the end of the league for outstanding performance. Somebody's been given a car. It motivates more other players. It brings about competition. This man want to win the MVP. If I finish as best defender, if I finish a higher goal scorer, if I finish as the best goalkeeper at the end of the league, I'm going to walk away with this. So I must work on my performance. I must work on my performance. I must put in my all. Unlike years back when you play in our national league at the end of the league, your hand will be shake at the time, and you will then be given a certificate. But today it's not that. So it is something we all should be grateful for. But again, we have to stay putting more. There's more need to be done. There's more need to be done. Liberia will still lacking preparation from the angle of our national team. And how can we do that? We need to initiate more any kind of football related programs from the grassroots level that will develop fully and can reach on another level that we can be able to compete with other teams, not just Africa but across the world. And our club teams here can go to CAF competition and participate and progress to the next stage and progress quarterfinal, semi-final stage. Preliminary rounds almost all of the time we drop. National team go play friendly match, we lost. Energy qualifier, we lost. Right here, never win Ivory Coast. Nation Cup. We missed it on that. When we had a very golden opportunity, we blew that away. Look at what football is doing for other countries around the world. Look at the excitement. Look at the development. Look at what players that from some of these countries. See how usually they are investing in the process. But for sometimes we love this thing and we don't want to give into it. I'm not saying this to be unreasonable, irrational, unfair. I must appreciate football in Nigeria. That's why I said we need to do more. Today, when you go at some of these stadiums, they start to charge 400-500 for games. But the fans turn on in enormous. Two out of the people will keep their little and nickel the time just to go watch some of the games. Just to go watch some of the games. Always geared toward promoting football in our country. But let's do more. So if you are watching, this is Focus Sports Inside here on Focus Online TV. We are broadcasting from our main studios here in Tubo Village along the Benin Freeway. So for those of you following us online, you want to participate on the program, you can call +231-776 683297. You can call via WhatsApp to participate on the program. +231-776 683297. That's the number to participate. You can see the number there on the screen. You can call, you can put in your upper. We are talking about football in Liberia, the level of progress being made, the challenges, and of course, the way forward. What needs to be done going forward so that we can show that football in Liberia is actually developed fully and is taken to another level. All of us, Shatter Angels from the female upper division. Shatter Angels, they currently lead. They are currently leading 3-0. Harrisburg Outfit, Alenda, the MVP, the current MVP, Mata Boris, got a hat trick. They are leading Basel Girls. 4-0. Shatter Angels. The current female MVP, Miata Morris, she got a hat trick in the game so far. The game here, I think it is still in the first half. Shatter Angels lead. Basel Girls 4-0. Quarter set to a hat trick from MVP Miata Morris. MVP Miata Morris has scored a hat trick for Shatter Angels. So they are already on top of the table. So today's win is going to extend their lead. Women club. And this is another female team. We're not talking much about the female today. We want to find out dive into that group, but I think few of the teams in the female league, they've been doing well recent and we want to appreciate them. Real Muja, Shatter Angels, co-champion of the champion girls, and all of them, they are trying their doing exceptionally well. All of these things is about football in Liberia, and basically it can only get better when we put in all we have to, when we dedicate or we execute the time. So today, I will be going at the Tusa Feed Sports page today by 5:45. You can follow my page. You can follow Focus Online TV. You can follow Eric Palo Collins for updates from the game between LPRC Otters and Bay Mountain. Bay Mountain is a first division encounter. The two sides going to knock homes today at the Tusa Feed. Who going to take the day? LPRC Otter. So far, they have considered only a defeat in the first division league. They will play Bay Mountain, who finished a runner-up in the just ended 2022-2023 league season to Leicester after missing on the championship. So Bay Mountain, they are back. They will play the LPRC Otters today. So if you want to know more about that game, you follow Focus Online TV Live, you follow my page. You're going to get a regular update about the game for the full 90 minutes at the Tusa Feed Sports page. Like we said, we have been accredited by the Liberia Football Association, so we're coming to increase our coverage on the games. Most of the games we won't try to show. I wish some of them we can stream them live on our platform so that some of you can be able to follow. So this is Sports Inside here on Focus Online TV, your premium magazine, sports magazine program that brings you in-depth and detailed analysis about development from the world of sports. This program comes your way Saturday of every week, of course, from 2 to 4 p.m. here from our main studios. We have opened up football stakeholders, the captain, the coaches, and of course, all players. We can come here, we talk about the game, we talk everything about football that we need to talk about. Those are open at all time. We usually extend invitation out to people to participate. Last week we had Monica Hoffman, the female sports journalist. She was here on the program. We talk about a lot of issues about football in Liberia, and she shared her thoughts. So today I'm the lone driver here in studio. We've been talking about football in Liberia, talking about a whole lot about football in Liberia over the years, the level of progress we have made, we have made when it comes to football in this country, and where are we headed to from this point? What is needed to be done going forward? We need to know all of those things. It is about Liberia. It is not about you. It is not about me. So let's continue to support football in Liberia. It's going to get better. It's going to get better. So again, I want to say a big thank you to all of our followers who've been following our live broadcast here on Fuka Online TV. We've been talking about football here in Liberia. Again, we're free the opportunity in the next 3 to 4 minutes. If you want to participate, the number on the screen +231 776 683297. You want to participate on the program, some of the things we talk about, you have a question, you have a concern, whatsoever you want to say, you can put in your call now. We'll have you live here, talk to our audience. Fuka Online TV bringing innovation to broadcasting. Fuka Online TV bringing innovation to broadcasting. So, with no concern, no cost coming, today we'd like to call it a day. It has been a pleasant, interactive, and entertaining engagement with you all there. I want to say thanks for regularly engaging us, engaging our platform. We encourage you to keep following Fuka Online TV through all the week for different innovative broadcasting programs. Again, I'm your host, Eric Paulo Collins, and I want to bid you farewell. Enjoy your weekend. Let's meet at 2 see you later this evening.